everybody, and welcome to a new vlog. So today we're going through 5 videos because these are the last 5 days of my Vietnam trip. So my cousin came by, and that's why I had someone to do all this fun stuff that I wanted to be doing. That's not correct English. Anyway, we finally got to explore Vietnam the way I wanted to explore it. So she finally dragged me out the house, and the first thing we went to was this Vincent van Gogh museum, and this thing was so beautiful. It was beautiful. Everywhere you just looked at was beautiful. Everything was designed to the T here, from just all of his masterpiece and all of his art was just everywhere, and it was just decorated beautifully. I don't know, I'm just probably over exaggerating, but honestly, from just the videos that I took of this place for y'all to see was beautiful. And also, I'm so sorry that all of the videos are in the wrong format. I wasn't thinking correctly when I was just amazed by this beauty, but we sat down and we watched this immersive screen thing where it showed all of his art, but it was moving. It was his art was moving and coming to life towards us. It was beautiful. It low-key kind of got boring after a while, but it was still beautiful. All of his artwork, all of his life story just came to life, and you were immersed into it. It was just surrounding you. Look how beautiful this is. Beautiful. And each screen was a different thing. Beautiful. I don't know. I'm just saying the same thing over and over again because I don't know what else to say besides how beautiful it is. Only if y'all were there in person, y'all would see how pretty this place was. And these beanbags were so comfortable to lay on low-key. But it was so immersive. I'm saying the same thing over and over and over again, but y'all get the gist of it. Y'all see how beautiful it was, honestly. But my favorite one was this clip right here. It was just, one of his most famous paintings, The Starry Night, just come to life. And it was gorgeous. It was gorgeous because I keep saying beautiful. It was gorgeous. But afterward, it gave you this light show, and that's when we kind of dipped because it kind of got boring afterward. And then we saw each room was designated to his artwork. So this was obviously from his sunflower painting. It was so pretty. And then this was the Starry Night room. Gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous. And then we learned so much about his life. And then the next day we went to eat dim sum again. And that's me and my cousin. She's the one that dragged me out the house. And we were feeding each other this dessert thing. We were laughing so much because, literally, it was so funny. It was just a little family inside joke, honestly. But we were laughing. It was really good memories. But we ate this for breakfast the next day. Those nails aren't from the video before, by the way. Anyway, these are what the little fish, the little dessert thing we were feeding each other. And then it's a tradition for loved ones to do it, and they gave it to me, and low-key, if you couldn't tell, I did not like it. And then later that day, or the next day, I think it was the next day, we went and explored this bookstore, and then afterward we ate Korean barbecue. We ate Wagyu beef. Look how good that beef looks. It was so good. But it was also kind of weird because this lady was cooking it for us, but it was whatever. And then we went and took photos in, what is those things called? I don't remember what they're called, but the little photos on the strip. Anyway, that's what the video looks like of us doing it. And then later that night, or the next night, we went to another nightclub, and it was actually fun because I actually had someone to dance with, but it was also my aunt's birthday, and my uncle was so mad that he was on the TV. Anyway, but everybody got drunk. My poor uncle was so out of it. Look at him. He was so out of it. And then obviously May May was drunk too. That's May May and my cousin. My cousin wasn't drunk. We were both chilling, but we got a little buzz later on. but I was perfectly fine. And it was like a rave style. Here's me making fun of the girl dancing because I told them that I could dance on that stage. Like, look at me. I'm doing the exact same thing. I am making that gorgeous. Anyway, the next day we went exploring at the nighttime. This is what this downtown city looks like up close and personal. It was beautiful. Beautiful. All the lights, and it was just, I don't know, it was pretty. And then here's some more footage of me and my cousin just making fun of people dancing. And it was just a good time that night, honestly. I should probably rearrange these video clips, but y'all get the idea of it. I'm not editing anymore. I'm too tired for that. But here's me dancing, have a good time. I promise I wasn't drunk. And then the next day, we went and we were going to go visit my grandma. Grave? Yeah, grave. Here's me on a freaking motorcycle. Like, isn't that cool? I thought it was cool. It was low-key terrifying trying to record this, though. Like, I was gripping onto my phone. I'm really honestly surprised that my phone didn't break from how tightly I was gripping my phone. But here's me. Look how gorgeous I look. I was wearing a dress. Probably not the best idea to ride in a motorcycle, but it was also pouring before that. Terrible. Like, it was just, I didn't know how people could drive a motorcycle in this flood water because there was no drainage. But afterward, that's when I pulled out my phone and started recording, obviously, because I didn't want my phone to get damaged from the rainwater because, yeah, that makes sense. Here's me again, enjoying my life. Like, it was so bouncy. You can obviously tell that I'm terrified of dropping my phone because, yeah. Here's the city. Isn't it gorgeous? It's so beautiful. I low-key miss Vietnam after watching all these clips again and, like, editing and re-recording them. But, I don't know. I thought it was pretty. I feel like a lot of people don't get to see what Vietnam actually looks like besides, like, videos that make it extra beautiful. Like, I think it's just beautiful the way it is. But here it is, once again, Vietnam. And this was my last day here, yeah, in the city. And then this night we went down to the party street called Bo Vien, I think it's called. But literally, it was a party street. Everywhere you look, there's strippers. And everywhere that you're also trying to, like, walk down, it's just music blasting. People are out there just trying to get you to come into their clubs, but all the clubs low-key seemed exactly the same. I mean, some of them had better music choice in my standard, but that's just me being American. But yeah, this was the last thing we did as our Vietnam trip, and I hope you guys really enjoyed these vlogs because I really enjoyed recording them. Like, there's the strippers. They don't look like American strippers, but it's okay. I hope you guys really enjoyed this series because it's coming to an end. One last video after this one and it'll be done. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Good night, goodbye, subscribe, bye bye.